All right, everybody. We got Tyler Stafford and Jordan Rollins getting ready to start a race to 10, 400 in the middle. Wasn't paying attention. Why is it doing that? All right, I'm back. I think I figured out what's wrong with my microphone there. All right. Not sure. Looks like Tyler won the leg. A little longer shot on the 2, but pretty much basic shape to get on the 3. Yeah, looks like he got just enough angle. I don't know if he can get between the 4 and the 10 and come up above it, if he's going to have to draw out of it or just play short side to play it up in the bottom left corner. Looks like he's going to try and draw out of it. Yeah, that didn't go the way he wanted. Caromed off a ball, scratch. Jordan will now have ball in hand on the 4. 5 ball across the table. He's going to have ball in hand on a 3 to get on the 4. I go back and forth across the table to get 4 to the 5. He's choosing to play this in the side. Guessing he's going to draw back a little bit, try and leave some angle to get over back for the 5. And that's not what he was looking for. Completely hooked himself on the 4. Go for the 1 rail kick. Both the players' first rack, so they're getting the jitters out a little bit. There is no early 10s in this set. So he gives Tyler ball in hand. He may choose to play inside top. Looks like he's just going to come straight over for the 5, the bottom right corner. Good shape there. He got a good angle. He's probably going to come play a little top to get the 7 in the side, unless it's a tighter angle than what I can see, and maybe he'll play the 7 in the corner, top corner. So yeah, that's what he's looking at, whether or not he likes it in the side or if he wants to bring it all the way over. Gonna have to kind of punch this off the rail. Looks like he's putting low on it, so maybe he's going to go to the bottom left corner. Yep, that's what he's going to do. Didn't like that side pocket, but he hit that great. Got perfect angle for a little bit of a draw to get on the 8 in the corner. Got a little piece of that long rail. Fortunate for that to go in on this table. This is 4 1/8 inch pockets. Probably going to try and draw. It looks like he's probably going to have to draw just a little straight back. May go a little bit of top to go off the short rail. Yeah. Looks like he might line him up. And I think he did leave a pretty easy shot on the 8. Jordan's not wasting any time. Going to get up there and fire away. Left himself a little bit longer than I think he'd like. A little more of a cut. Again, this table is not the easiest table to get used to. He missed that pretty good. I don't know much about Jordan's game. He's just recently started coming in here to Legacy. Tyler, for that matter, hasn't been over here for that long either. He's just recently moved from the Tacoma area over to Spokane. It's a good shot on the 9. Pretty makeable 10 here. And he pockets it. I'm not sure if this is winter break or alternate. Looks like they got themselves a little bit of a ref out there kind of keeping an eye on things. Old Dustin Stein's helping them out with racking and whatnot. So we'll see who gets up to break, and we'll find out. Looks like winter break. Got a lot of the balls moving down table this way. Looks like he made 1 on the break. Not the greatest of shots on the 1. I imagine he's probably going to play safe. Maybe put the cue ball right here behind the 5. Down in this area maybe. Send the 1 up table. And he chose just to and stop behind the 9 and 4. Looks like it leaked out a little bit, but there's really no shot. So I would imagine Jordan's going to try to come up with some safe. Oh, he's calling it in the corner. Maybe trying to carry him off the 10. Whew, doesn't waste much time. Like I said, I haven't got to watch Jordan play much. I can't tell if he can see all of this 1. If he can, he'll just try and pocket it. Because if he doesn't make it, he might have the 9 and the 4 to block the cue ball going back up table for the 2. Yeah, so just a little bit of a overcut. But again, left safe and then got really good safe. Behind that 5 and 3. Not sure if Jordan is a jump cue guy. I'm not sure if he could jump here. I may be able to jump into this area here to try and get a good hit. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing much of a path unless he wants to two rail Z kick the one. Looks like he is going to go grab. Oh no, he's. Looks like again maybe try and throw some inside English to come up table. Yeah, that was going to be pretty tough. Pretty tough. So it gives Tyler ball in hand. He's got a little bit of work to do trying to get down on this 2. Probably try and split the window between a 9 and 4. Let's come up for the 2 in the top right corner. So hoping to get either an angle to draw over for the 3 or an angle to play top 2 rails onto the 3. So see right here, you're probably gonna have to play a little top left, go 2 rails. Got to get by that 6 ball. Although Tyler does have a big stroke, he may try to just pull over to the long rail left here and just draw out of it. Yeah, he did. He did try to draw out of it. Looks like he's going to get safe again. Now that's real fortunate. If you're going to miss, that's the way to miss. All right, he brought Shorty out. That's real close to that 5. He's going to have to get a good jump. Yeah, that was going to be tough getting over, regardless of how good of a jumper you are. That was going to be a tough one. Tell he tried to get as much angle on that as possible. Get his back end up, try and get up over that ball, but it's tough. Looks like he's going to play a 2-4 combo. He's got to leave himself a decent little. He kind of got a little bit more angle than he would like. I'm not sure he can now draw it back over to that long rail to play the 3 in the top right. May have to take the cut. Looks like he's going to go ambidextrous here. Send the cue ball up table just a little bit. Oh, he's going to come on. Oh, he's going to go right into it. All right. So he has a cut. It's a tough one, but I think if he makes it and he draws out of it with a low left spin, he can hit the long rail, come back out into somewhere into this area. He hits that really well. He needs it to stop. He's got a decent shot, although he's left-handed, so he may break out the bridge here. Or he's going to go ambidextrous again. Oh, he just clips the 9. Holds up 5. So I think Jordan can see this 5. If he can see it full, I would imagine he's more of a little drawback or stop shot almost to take the 6 in the side where he's at now. Ooh, and he hit that real strong. Came all the way back up table. He has a shot on the 6 up to the top corner here, and he drills it like it's nothing, although he did not leave himself much on this 7. Probably going to try and bank it back at him. And he does. Tough shot on this table. I think on a normal table that goes in, but this 4 1/8 inch and the way they're cut, it's really tough. So Stafford is in charge of this rack again. Nice draw shot to get onto the 9. So now I'll probably play a little low right. Hit it a little bit slower than he'd have liked, but he's got a pretty decent shot at this 10. These shots can be tricky on this table if you haven't played on it. So yeah, see, it's tough. There's no shame in missing some balls on this table. It's not easy by any means. So I think he's got enough to shoot it into the side on this table. The sides are a lot bigger. I would definitely probably try to play this into the side pocket if he can. But the corner pocket is there, but then you have to worry about the scratch in the side. So all right, so he knocks it down. Good shot, makes it 1-1. Wasn't easy by any means. So 1-1. We got 400 in the middle here. 10 ball, big table. Dustin Stein donating his time over there, helping them rack, clean balls, be a little bit of a referee. All right, after a little pause, we got Jordan to break. Just bring it to 1-1. Ooh, let that cue ball get away from him. Scratches in the side pocket. He made the 4. 6 ball's a little tied up on the 10 here, so that'll be something that will need to be addressed. Ooh, probably want to get 1 to the 2 in this area, so we can get back onto the 3. Looks like he got pretty good there. Probably just draw back, try and play the 3 either in the side. If he gets too far, he'll probably play in the corner. He'd hope for a little bit of a angle to possibly break the 6 out and still get shape onto the 5, but I don't think he got that, so he'll probably play over to the 5 into the bottom right corner. And depending on what he gets, he doesn't want to be jacked over that 7. Looks like he came out just enough. Probably will try to go for the breakout here. Can get a little dangerous. End up hooking yourself or something, but could just play for a safe too. He does break it out, but here it is. See, this is the dangers of going for a breakout. He does look like he hooked himself on the 9. Looks like he's going to go grab shorty. Play that 6 into the side pocket. Tyler does have a pretty good jump shot. And he hits it perfect. That's exactly how you want to do it. Killed the cue ball. He's got the 7 into the corner now. Probably just play with a little bit of top right to come 2 rails over here. Get up onto the 8. So probably something around there on the cue ball. Looks like he's playing low. Yeah, coming 3 rails is tough. I think he was afraid of the scratch in the corner. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell what angle they have, so, you know, he may have seen something that I didn't. He does leave Jordan in the top right corner with not much to do for shape since the 8 ball's down here. Oof. Missed that one pretty good. He might leave him a little bit. Yep, he's going to leave him in the side. Not an easy shot, but he does leave him a shot in the side. Now, I know Tyler gets a lot more time on this table than Jordan does. Well, Jordan did come in the other day to get some practice in on it. He tried to fire that thing in. I think I would have tried to more feather it in, play it off that long rail to come back out with the top as opposed to the low. He's going to play the 1 rail bank. Can't really tell if he could play some sort of a stop shot and use the 10 as a safety ball, but that option's always there. Yeah, so something similar to that, but that's gonna. Well, actually, that didn't turn out too bad. Didn't leave much of a shot, but he can see it. Might have the bank. Don't know if he's gonna take it on or not. Kind of looking at it. Yeah, he did. He does call that corner. He catches the 8 on the bank. Yeah, but he left it long and tough. I think there is a cut shot. Kind of think you got to take this on. I mean, unless you think you can get the 7 ball back up table, he is going to take it on. Use the 10 for a blocking ball, but he's going to take it on. Ooh, and he fires it in. Ooh, unfortunate scratch back up here. I'd like to see Jordan maybe take a little bit off of his shots. He seems to be kind of firing things in a little bit too much. Not as much control as I think he could have if he just took a little bit off of it. Tyler's had a couple of those shots as well. So I would think Tyler is out from here. Play a little top. He might hit the long cushion, or he might just stun out to middle table, kind of near the spot. Yeah, decided to play the top. Yeah, he did leave himself a little bit funky, being close to the rail, but I think he'll handle it. Oh, and he catches the nipple. He's a bank. I'm sure he's going to take it on. Otherwise, it's try and create distance or leave another bank for Tyler. He's going to go. He's going to cut this. Must be frozen to the rail, and he likes the shot, or must. Oh, he's going to Z bank. I like that. And then you can kind of maybe leave it tough. He did leave it tough. Yeah, I think Tyler was hoping to. I don't know. Maybe he was hoping to leave a 10 cue ball kind of rail and rail. So he's left chance for Jordan to go up one here. Tyler's been a little unfortunate here. Kind of has controlled most of the racks, but has left the door open for Jordan to get these games, and he does. Jordan will go up 2-1. All right, I stepped away for a second to grab a drink. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. I know he made a ball in the break. I don't know what Jordan played. So Tyler uses the 5 ball as a safety. I actually think it worked out pretty good unless he can get a little piece of it. If not, it's going to be a tough hit. Looks like he's going to go one rail. Oh no, he did have enough to hit it. Plenty. And he's going to tie Tyler up behind that 10. He's going to have to go one rail. Probably, I would think something of, well, let's learn how to draw here. Somewhere here, I would think. Or maybe over in this area, but looks like he's going to try one rail this way. I didn't think he'd get by the 10, but looks like it. Oh, and he gets a good hit. Nice shot. Very nice. And he leaves him jacked up over the 2. So it's not going to be an easy shot for Jordan. If he makes it, he can come across table, have the 2 in the top right. And he doesn't get that one to fall. And I think he leaves a shot on the 1. All right, Tyler makes the 1, plays a bank on the 2. Must not have gone in the corner? I don't know. Maybe he just didn't like the angle. It's hard to tell. Leaves a shot for Jordan. Plays a 2, but leaves himself a lot of space on this 3. Looks like Jordan's maybe kind of settling down a little bit, not getting down and firing away too as fast as he was. Does not make that ball. Looks like he might have left a shot for on the 3. Just a little bit of draw gets him on the 4. Don't know if the 5 passes the 7. Otherwise, he'll need to get kind of where the 3 is now and play for the 5. Yeah. I think the 8 ball kind of gave that one a little bit of an optical illusion, maybe. Just didn't look. So Jordan has a 3 ball in the side here. Probably can just roll it in to hold for the 4 onto the other side. Yeah. I think he's gonna have to come on the underside of the 5 down here with that angle, kind of off here and then over here. Play the, yeah, see, didn't like playing it like that. Probably want to go underneath it. Now he left himself pretty tough here. He's going to have to play safe. So you're going to use the 10, 8, and 6. Kind of left it a little short there. I think he let up on his stroke a little bit. So Tyler's jacked up over the 8. Just got to pocket it just with a little stop. He's got a big old stroke though, so he gets a little bit of draw out of it. As long as he can reach it, he's left-handed. I think he's good. Does have the wrong angle to play the draw. I think he's going to have to play top. Well, he's just going to play draw. Yeah, I'm going to take that big old stroke and overdoes it. Puts him into the bottom left pocket here. I think with that one being the wrong angle, I think I'd play it off the top. Sorry, had to take a call there. What's going on, Corey? It looks like Tyler just conceded that game. I believe Jordan goes up 3-1 now. Just some unforced errors. I think Tyler's going to need to clean up to. But it's a long race to 10, 3-1 now. Jordan's been very fortunate to have pretty good shots on those 10 balls. I mean, he did make that one into the side that was a real tough cut. But I think that was the game that Tyler dogged that one into the side. Relatively makeable shot, but all right. Looks like Tyler stepped out for a couple puffs off of his vape, and Jordan will be up to break. All right, both players are back. Jordan getting ready to break. Jordan let the cue ball get away a little bit there. Does not make a ball on the break. Looks like there's a clear shot at the 1, but it's hard to tell. That 10 ball in the way. Looks like he can do it. All right, Jordan plays pretty good safe there using the 4-ball. At least I believe it was a safe. I keep getting calls. Going to shorty. Yeah, it was definitely a favorite to make that, but it was going to be tough getting on the 2. Yeah, it is kind of a ref, Corey. It's Dustin Stein, one of Jordan's buddies, that is kind of helping him out, doing the racking for him and cleaning up the cue ball a little bit. Tyler plays a little safe, trying to use the 8-ball as a blocker, but it looks like it's probably going to poke its head out. Oh, he's going to try for the cut. I mean, he makes this, he could probably run into the 7 and get onto the 3. It's not an easy shot, but doable. Yeah, see, I think if he makes it, he runs into the 7 and has a shot. But doesn't really leave much for Tyler. He's probably going to have to play safe again. Maybe send cue ball up table, try and use the 8. That is if you can miss the 6. Or he may just try and get the 2-ball to go here. Ooh, wow, just fires in the bank. Never mind. Who am I? I don't know nothing anyway. A little short side on the 3. Not sure he's going to take on the cut or if he's going to maybe just try and play a safe. I don't know. It's hard to tell what he's got here. All right, so he gets a little unfortunate on the 3. Took the 3-9 combo, I believe is what he did. I looked away for a second. Oh, he's going to go to shorty again. This will be his 3rd jump of the match, and he's already 2 for 2. Let's see how he does here. Just kind of got to make it, and he'll probably be all right. Oh, he catches a 6. A little bit tougher, longer reach there. Out in the middle of the table makes it a little bit tougher. All right, Dustin gets cue ball cleaned up. Jordan's going to take his ball in hand. Just bumps the 8 out of the way enough. Yeah, gets a little quick on his draw, and I think it throws him off just a hair. It's not a table you want to play fast on. You got to take your time. It's like Tyler's got shorty again. Getting his workout, doing jumping jacks today. And again, he caught that 8-ball. So I had 2 good jumps and a couple questionable ones, but he's it's early. Still got lots of pool left. Jordan ball in hand. He's gonna he tries to draw back over towards it. He does get pretty good. Not sure that's exactly where he was trying to leave himself or not. he looks like he's looking at the cut into the top bottom left. It's a really tough cut. He's been pretty close on a couple banks. I don't know if maybe rather go bank this 6 back up to the top right. Yeah, he's going for the cut. It's a tough one. But he obviously doesn't mind a tough cut sometimes because he's taking a few of those. Not really close. And he left Tyler pretty long on this. This is basic shot on some, but this table, he's got to throw a little draw on it, so he holds for the 7. This shot just becomes that much tougher. He's got to hit it good. Yeah, see, and threw off his aim, trying to get that draw on it. Which happens quite a bit on this table. It's not easy. So it looks like he left him in the side. Yeah, didn't leave himself. Oh, just barely got out there, so he didn't have to jack up. Long shot on the 8. This one I would play with a little bit of top. Try and come off the rail here. And then back up here. Take that 8 in the top corner, top left corner. Powers it in, leaves himself a shot. And he just barely misses that. Catches a little bit of that nipple, and it will always get you on this table, I tell you what. So he concedes that game. Now 2-3 matchup. Neither player's feeling real consistent right now. Still early. Trying to find the speed, trying to find how the table's playing. Been tough for both players, it seems like. But that can make for a good match. He gets a good solid break. Does not look like anything went. Looks like he left a little bit of a jump on this one ball. He's going to want to get a little bit of draw out of this to get on the 2. I think he's pretty straight. Oh, just clips the 1, sends the cue ball off the table. That can happen on that. Once it hits the table, just takes another skip and then clips right off that ball and off the table. All right, so I think he's going to either go up through the middle of all this or come back down the long rail, get down on the other end of the table. Three ball's in a nasty spot. Maybe some inside English. Maybe to get up on that three, maybe bump it out or play it safe with it. Could try to play for the combo, but I always hate playing for combos. He's going to try and get on the other side of the three. That is a hell of a stroke there. Look at that. I'll be damned. You just got to focus on putting it in. Just roll it in. There you go. But caught it a little too full. Alright, so leaves ball in hand. Kind of feel like he wants to go two rails out for the four, but he's going to drop back like that. They are playing three foul, Corey. I believe. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Oof. So catch one of those nipples, man, and then fires that ball right back out of there. Spits it right back out. It's tough. Leaves another tough cut. Tiger plays a little safety behind the six. So Jordan's going to try and kick out of this. Ooh, he misses it by a hair. So he will probably just pull it over to the rail, the long rail, to shoot this five in the same pocket. Does want a little bit of angle, so he's going to probably have to go two rails with top. Well, he might be able to punch off and take the six on the side. Yeah, he's going to punch it. Yeah, see, it's just dangerous with these pockets, playing that low, and he just shot it right-handed. He's a left-handed player, so easy to do. Jordan now has a six. So he'll play it with top, or if he runs into the eight, might be able to, yeah, the eight helps him out a little bit there, although it does make it a little tougher to get back on it for. He'll play it with low, I would think, to try and get back on the eight. Yeah, not quite enough stroke on that one. Leaves it. Got him stretched out now. He's going to try to go for the bank, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I've not watched Jordan play much, but there's been a few times where I think if he settled down a little bit, maybe look at the table a little bit longer, he might come up with some sort of safe. So Tyler takes the early 10, which I believe there is no early 10, so he just will get a shot at the 8 ball now. So the 10 will spot. All right. Looks like he's pretty good shape here to just follow up for the 10 into the top right corner. Overran it a little bit, but I think he should be fine. He didn't get bury himself on the rail or anything, so just gotta focus, make it. There he goes, and he brings it back to even. 3 apiece. Dustin will rack him up for him. All right, sorry, I was looking away here. Sharing the link here on Facebook. See if we can get some more watchers on here. Jordan mixed 1. A little bit tougher on the 2 than he maybe liked, but we can just play this 2 rails out. And he comes up a little short there. Tyler decides to cut it in the bottom right. It's going to be tough to hold for the 3. So he may put some speed on this to hopefully get something to look at with the 3. Whether that be to play safe or maybe get fortunate and have a shot. And that's what he did. He tried to put some speed on it to get something out of it. And he would have. Just makes it a tougher shot. So he's a tough shot on the 2 here. Kind of similar to what he already had. He goes for the bank. Kind of a 2-way shot, maybe. Oh, almost makes it. I think he leaves the 2. Again, that 3 ball being in a weird position. I think he can play the 3 off the 7 into the side there. Maybe he doesn't have to do too much other than get a look at it. Ooh, yeah, the spin kind of threw that ball out of there. Always makes it tough. So he plays it a little bit stronger than I would have thought he would. Has a 3-9 combo now. Didn't quite get it. Leaves a shot on the 3. I believe. Yeah, it's going to be kind of tough. I don't know if he can clip the 4 to get it out of there or not. Right. I would think he's probably going to use the 10-5-7 as a blocking ball. I would try and come off the 4 here to come back over this way, and then hopefully come 4 down here. Not sure if that's what he called. It looks like it is. This is a hell of a shot. I would have definitely played the safe. Looks like he got really good on that 5. And he's back in charge of a rack again. You know, it's just going to take him finishing. Play it with, I would play with a little top, just kind of pop off this rail and back out to here to play the 8 there into the side. Kind of something like that. He's got choices now. He can maybe play it into the corner or into the side. I think it's a little easier shape to play it into the side, but not an easy shot. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and get the cue ball up here and hopefully slow it up in this area there. Oh, yeah, they got more balls than me trying to throw some draw on that shot. This table will spit that out every time. All right, he may, I don't know if he got enough to get the draw to play it in the side, but he may just punch out, play the 10 in the top corner. Kind of just a preference. Or he may draw it way back and just hopefully he gets a shot on the side or the. Looks like he's playing top. Yeah, see that makes that shot way tougher. I think you kind of gotta. I think you gotta just cinch that one down. Make sure you got a shot at the 10. Didn't leave nothing easy here though. All right, so what's he leave here? Well, he does have a shot. It's not easy. Being that close to your work is never makes it easy. But I think all he does to do is make it. So everything's all about just blocking this shot down. And he catches a little bit full. So now if Jordan can just make this, he can take a 1-game lead. Again, not easy on this table. So he misses that. Wasn't easy. These guys seem to be firing balls on this table. I don't do well with doing that on this table. I know that. So a tough little slice on the 9 ball. Again, just have to make it. I think he comes back and forth for the 10 on the side. And he does. He cinches that one down. Great shot. And again, he's just nice and lined up for in the side to take a 1-game lead. And he locks it down. All right. Tyler with 1-game lead. 4-3, going to 10. 400 in the middle. All right, Tyler to break. Makes both those balls into the side pockets, which is where those balls tend to go when you break head on like that. So we found a good speed to make those 2 on the side, and he's really got a nice table here. Play the 1, try and come off the rail, back up table here into that area. Stop shot. You got the 3. All sounds so easy until you're there. Yeah, he's got the right idea. He's just coming up a little short on a couple beeps. Gonna play it with low, probably running into the 4. Yeah, he makes that, and he's sitting pretty good. Though that 5 ball over there on the rail is nothing nice. So well, we are doing our Friday night tournament tonight. 10 ball. I have started plugging Friday night tournaments into Fargo. So if there's anyone out there that wants to get some games added into their Fargo robustness, Friday nights are a good way to get a few games in. I will have to cut out of here. I'll try to keep commentating with my Bluetooth headset, but I'm a little worried that we get shut down because of the music here. So that's a great shot on the 3. He leaves himself for the 4. Gonna draw back. He wants to get not too much angle. That's pretty good there. Just gotta pocket the ball, and he's right there on the 6. There it is. It's a good shot. Getting from the 7 to the 10 will be their only issue, his only issue. And he left himself. Ooh, he didn't pocket that 6. I didn't realize that. So he leaves the 6 hanging a bit. And now Jordan has control of this rack. Be careful on the side. Oh my gosh, he gets both titties. He has a shot on the 10. He gets down quick. Oh, takes a second here. Yeah, neither guy wants to lose. But I like to see that Jordan's taking a little extra time. This is a Big Ten ball. 5-3 and 4-4 is a big different score. Oh, and he catches it too full. This table, I tell you, that happens quite a bit. Quite a bit. So he gives it to Tyler. Tyler takes a 5-3 lead. Tyler with a monster break. It's hard to tell if that one ball passes. He is going to call it. If he does clip it, the cue ball will be tracking to where he can get on that too. Still wants to probably just kind of feather it. Yeah, he hit that really good. So it looks like he just got a little bit of angle to kind of come off here and get back out here for the 3. Yep, hit that good. It's looking really good, you know. Probably going to draw it back to like right here, I would think. Yeah, he hit that one pretty good. He got on the wrong side of it, but he can still play. Well, top inside English, maybe spin off the rail coming this way and back over here. Yeah, that's what he did. Hit that really good. Don't want to get straight. Looks like he got kind of straight there. So yeah, he's looking at it. I think he might have to just lay up so he can take this into the side. Take a little bit longer shot. Getting on the nine's not going to be easy either. So that's what he did. He just kind of taking what the table's giving him. On a good run here. This is going to be tough, though. I think he's probably going to dig. I think he's going to dig down into the cue ball and try and play the 9 into the top bottom right. Oh, didn't see him having that much angle, but oh no. Yeah, that was a tough one. Oh, now he's forced to try and leave Jordan a tough shot. May try and clip the 9 and throw a little spin to get behind the 10, maybe. Otherwise, maybe it's get the 9 coming over this way and get the cue ball down this way and this way. Yeah, he's looking at that now. Yeah, he hit that really good. Look at that. Ooh, almost got behind the 9. I thought it was going to, or behind the 10. I thought it was going to get there. So he leaves a little bit of it that he can see. Again, I haven't got to see Jordan play these shots all that much, but he kind of wants to barely clip that 9 to bring the cue ball back up table and hope that you don't leave, barely clip it to get that 9 just to kind of barely move, but it's such a tough shot. What happens a lot of the times is you clip it too much, it moves towards this pocket, and then the cue ball's back up here. And then you leave a sellout shot is what happens a lot of the time. It's a good shot. It's a hold your man kind of shot. You're not going to get a ball in hand out of it, but it was a great shot. So see, Jordan does have that in his bag. We just haven't seen much of it in this match. Does leave a bank. Yeah, he just another hold your man shot. This one might not have left him anything though. He did leave all of it. It looks like he's calling it. He calls another Z bank. He must really like that Z bank. Tough cut on the 9, but I think you kind of let it go, and I think you get just a little bit too soft. I think he fires that in a little bit more, and I think he comes back down the table a little bit and gets on the 8 or the 10. Looked pretty good, a little bit overhit it. Yes, we've seen him hit this one a little bit too full a couple times, and it just sit in the pocket. So Oh, this one he overcuts it. So he's hit him a couple times too full. Now that time he tried to correct and unfortunately missed it. But he did leave Tyler very tough. Safety's hard. This is another one you could try and rub it. I would try and rub the right side of the 10 and get the cue ball back up as much table as you can, but it's so much distance. Pros are good at it. I'm terrible. Or you could do another contain shot too, where you just kind of try and leave ball to ball, ball and ball on rail. So I think he might have left the cell out here. Oh my goodness. Oh. Looked like he was going to maybe hang that. All right, Jordan takes the rack, takes rack 9. Now 5-4. Going into rack 10. And I'm going to have to go silent for a bit. I will try and come back on and commentate if I can. But I got to go and get the tournament started. Start taking signups. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will be able to get back on.
How you doing, buddy? What's going on, man?
Any breaking runs?
Yeah,
There's the rest.
or whatever. Is it just 1 for 10?
No, you get 10. You'll get 10 tickets. $1 a piece.
Oh, they're a buck a piece?
Yep.
Oh,
And you can buy up to 20.
oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll just
That's what most people do. What's up, Melly Mel?
You must be Steve.
I am.
Adam Hall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Adam.
Not bad. What's your watching?
They're doing a money match over there on the 9-footer.
Oh, that's okay.
And so you want 10 in the breaker run? And I've been commentating on it through the EvoSports.
I got you.
Do you want any breaker run tickets? You want to do the rest of it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You said Adam Hall, right?
Yeah, Adam Hall. If you look up Fargo, it'll show J-Bear, Alaska.
It'll what?
J-Bear, Alaska. J-B-E-R.
Okay, cool. Say what?
My dad sent me. My dad is afraid.
You are playing?
Yeah.
All right. Your dad said he's going to be late, right?
Yeah.
Because he's going to dinner with Carice. What's up, good?
How you doing, big man?
Good.
I know you, right?
You owe me double, triple.
Well, I have $15, so $500.
You don't want that?
Should I?
I don't know. It's up to you, bro.
Would you do it if you had $5? Would you either do it or go buy a cake?
I don't know. Did you already spend the $4,000 that you had before? That's up to you. I would definitely not go buy a candy bar because you don't need candy. It's gross. It rots your teeth. You asked me.
Hi, Steve.
Are they playing commentators? There's 2 commentators on there right now that I don't even know. Yeah, they are.
How much they playing for?
There's 400 in the middle, 200.
All right, so Chris and I, and then break $10 break and go for
Okay.
each.
What's up, Aaron? What's going on, brother?
How much? 3 of us.
What's up, Trey? Good, how are you?
Good.
So Trey.
You in? Cool. You?
Yep.
You're going to play?
Yep.
All right.
And then my other employee who has no Fargo, named Caleb.
Caleb?
Yep. Moses.
You said K-A?
Yeah.
K-A-L-E-B. And last name?
Moses.
Moses?
So what is he? Is he a 4 or a 3 in ABA? 4. I'll be brand new Fargo rating.
It won't matter. I just got to make sure that I... Yeah.
How much for the 3?
What's that?
How much for the 3?
Be $10 a piece for the entry, and then the break and runs are $1 a piece if you want to buy any for you or Trey or whoever.
You want the break and run? All right. So let's give me 5 back.
So give Trey 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, just the tables back here.
These two and then the two right there, right outside.
Okay. I was just gonna go rent a table.
Oh yeah, you can play on any of these for whatever.
Yeah.
You can grab balls for that one too down there.
I'm calling it a work team building.
There's a sea line. You're so bad. I'm so bad. I guess what, buddy? One more.
Yeah. And then if you want any break and run tickets, they're $1 a piece.
Okay, give me 20 break and run tickets. And then mine and Jordan's.
Is he going to be done? Yeah, I saw that. Still, I mean, they've been kind of going back and forth. They might not You want me to just hold off
Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can get
on
him last
for
minute.
him?
If we got to put him in last minute. Yeah, I'm in for sure.
All right, so just do you want 20 in the break and run?
That's what most people do, right? 20?
Most people do 10, but
10?
20 is the max, so
Sure,
it gives
20
you
is the
the.
max. There you go. I'm feeling lucky, man. Rugby's been good. My whole week's been paid for by Bills. I was on the stream last night.
I didn't think anybody actually watched it.
Well, I just got to it. I'm pretty sure that's Robert right there. I mean, I'll be right back.
For the break and go?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. You look good.
Huh?
You look like you lost a little weight.
Yeah, like 25.
Summertime weight.
Hopefully.
Shedding. Are you on that shot?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
It make you sick?
No, it's a little nauseous when I first started taking it, but I don't get it at all anymore. Hello? All right, sounds good. All right, man. Yep, later. Hey, I just wanted. I'm calling you on my little Bluetooth thing again. Is the music really loud? You can't hear anything? Well, that's crazy. I'm sitting right underneath the speaker. All right, cool. That was what I wanted to know because I was going to maybe commentate while I was out here, but I wanted to know whether it was going to be loud or not. All right, cool. All right, love you.
Alex and Brent.
Brent?
Yeah.
Brent and
K-I-E-T-H.
Kieth.
I think I'll double check that.
Okay.
I don't remember which way that goes, but
Maybe
I know
Keith.
how to spell mine.
It's Keith.
Yeah, I have a bunch.
I know how to spell my name, though.
Yeah.
Right? And then, do you guys want any break and run tickets?
No, I don't need that. No worries.
Well, you'll have to stick around and make sure you.
It is EI.
EI. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
What are we thinking about?
No, it's the break and run, so you kind of see it. You actually don't need to break and run to win full money. So basically, it works like a raffle. So the more you buy, the more you get a better chance to get drawn. If I draw your name, you get a chance to get up and break and run. But every ball's worth 10% of the pot. So like last week, it was $122 a ball. So if you got up and so if you got up and broke, when you made a ball and you had a shot at the one ball, you make it, you're up 122. If you have another shot at the two, you're up 244. And if you don't have a shot at the three, you can either take your 244 and walk, or you can try and go for it. But if you miss, you make nothing. So it's kind of fun.
How much are the tickets?
They're $1 a piece. You can buy up to 20.
right, can anybody hear me now? Trying to use my Bluetooth headset. Watching the match. It looks like Tyler is now on the hill. Kind of took off a little bit after I left. So mix the 5-ball on the side. Got an easy combo on the 1-7. So it's not sitting pretty good here in the could be the final rack with him being on the hill. So he makes the 1-7 combo. Right. So needs to get onto the 2-ball. Gets on the 2. Little funny shape for the 3. I think he'll draw to the long rail and back out. Yep, that's what he did. May have to do it. I think he'll just baby this in to leave him for the 4 down there. He's going to have to get draw to come back. It's going to be kind of tough. Yeah. That's why I didn't really like playing that like that, but yeah, he can probably play it safe here. Maybe clip the 4 and come underneath the 9 and 10, maybe. Nope, he's gonna go the opposite way. Maybe try and get behind the 6. It's pretty tough to get there. So he leaves a shot, not easy shape. Oh, and he hits that really well. Still came up a little short, but he hit that really good. So he, thought he made that 6. He's gonna leave a window, it looks like. He's got a window now on the 6. This could be all she wrote. Tyler can just bear down and get this 6 to go in. And he does. It's a little funny on this. I think he's going to have to play this on the side. Play a little bit of low right, kind of come off this way. So he can take the 9 here. Yep, so he just kind of feathers it in. That's perfect, exactly what he was looking to do. And now he should just be able to roll this in and have a shot on the 10 to make it match. There it is, and he gets perfect on the 10. So I would think Tyler's out, and he's up $200. There it is. Tyler takes down 10-4. 10-4. Appreciate Tyler and Jordan playing some money matches here on the